Okay, for those who have played this video game and know about this story, tell me how accurate the TV show version is to the story of the games. For those who don't know, there is a new series out called Fallout, which just released on Amazon Prime. It is based on the beloved best-selling video game series of the same name and takes place in a post-apocalyptic world in which nuclear war has taken out much of the planet. Early on, we're introduced to Lucy, who's played by Ella Purnell, and now, 200 years after this nuclear war has happened, she's what's called a vault dweller. She lives her entire life with her secluded vault community underneath the surface of the earth in these constructed bomb shelters. She has a relatively chill, privileged life. She hangs out with her dad, she gardens. And when we meet her, she's basically like, okay, so listen, I'm a really good member of the community, but I haven't found a mate yet, and I would like to be considered for a potential marriage union with one of the men from a neighboring vault. So the council is like, yeah, bet. And so they arrange for her to be married to this guy. And her friends are like, bow, chicka, wow, wow. Meanwhile, Sarita Chowdhury, incredible actress who you might recognize from her run on Homeland, who is actually this warlord from the surface in disguise, pretends to be the overseer of this neighboring vault community. She's pretending that she also lives beneath the surface. I don't know why the screen keeps automatically going back to green. So everything seems really hunky-dory. They have this great wedding. Her dad, who's the overseer. But despite everything going well and everyone being all excited about this wedding, her brother, played by Moises Arias, he's like, nah, this is incredibly sus. Okay, now here we're gonna get into some spoilers. So basically during her wedding night, there is a huge attack from these imposters. And her beloved father is taken prisoner, and she now knows that she's going to have to go to the surface to rescue him, a desolate wasteland that's poisoned by radiation. Meanwhile, the story jumps to Maximus, played by Aaron Moten. He's basically in their version of the army and training to be what's called a squire. Squires work directly in service of knights, with the hope that they'll someday become knights themselves. And through a series of gruesome events, even though it was originally his non-binary bestie who was given this divine promotion, he then takes the spot in their place. I also want to note that this actor is literally incredible. His ability to conjure emotion in these really short scenes where he doesn't even have that much dialogue. When he was getting interrogated by head corporal guy, I was literally so emotional. I was like, damn, that is an actor. So this kind of sets the scene on what's happening in episode 1. And I'm really curious, does this show sound interesting to you? Are you going to go watch it? Have you already seen it? Are you so annoyed by my green screen automatically popping up? I literally don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's never done this before. If you stay till the end, you get a cookie. I'm proud of you. Let me know what you think of this series. And if you've played the game, how accurate is it as a representation of the game?